they have a long history, and at the moment, in our time, we have a lot of different conception for looking to the training on the different level of the athletes, different sport. But like you understand, our goal with the term, we would like to give all the best with our understanding, with our experience, all the best what we know we would like to give for you. That's mean some point, some moment of the techniques, some moment of understanding the methodics of the training. It was difficult to us to understand. We spent all our life, and right now all information is ready. Looks like, for the moment, maybe 10 years later, we are find some other new best methodics and best understanding of the techniques. But right now, what we know, we try to explain, we try to teach each one to come to this clinic. I think everybody have in his package my explanation about the techniques. Actually, it was made 2 years ago, but during the last 2 years, I didn't change my mind, and you must be sure it's my actual opinion about techniques. Of course, when you read, it's I try to explain by a simple language, but when you read, of course, some part you understand, some part, like by language, you don't understand. Right now, before our practical session with the hammer drills, I would like a little bit explain the same thing what you read, but just I explain and show by my movement. Because I think it's more help for you to better understand what I mean. I start from the beginning. First of all, standby position on the beginning. For example, this is a ring. It's the beginning of the ring. A little bit before. Maybe you think a lot of athletes don't care about what kind of position they find from the beginning. They just come on the ring, they find some comfortable, feeling, and they start moving. They don't care about some, looks like, not important details about position of your feet, position of your body, position of the hammer in the beginning. I pay attention a lot because how correct you start a movement, it's successful, it's key of success to make a good return and finish. What I recommend, first of all, it's number one, it's like a low of the hammer, position of the right feet. A lot of athletes who don't care about how the feet stay, like this, like that, different kind of possibility. I recommend that the right feet be always straight on the beginning. You must keep holding your right feet always straight. Why? Because it's just easy to understand. When you stay very free in the beginning, looks like this. You start your movement. What's happened on the entry? On the entry, you must work with the heel and toe. Left heel, right toe. When the feet is open, you must spend the time, come back and start movement together with the heel toe. But actually, it's never happened like this because It looks like, you know, on the picture, it's easy to correct, but the movement so fast. And when your feet is open, the hammer come down in front of you, your first movement, it's a left heel. And always late right feet, always late. In this case, I just recommend simple thing. Maybe it's on the beginning a little bit not comfortable. If you hold your right feet straight, but on the entry you have a lot of priority, because when the hammer comes down, you start immediately turn with the heel and toe together. When the feet is open, it's always late. It start with problem. What's happened later? You don't stay enough long on your 2 feet, and you pick up the right leg too soon. It means it's a big habit. And if your feet stay straight, you start just easy turn, just easy start to turn together with the 2 feet. It's position about feet. Position about up body, movement with the hammer, swing. The principal main important position, that's on the beginning, you always feel left side, don't move so much on the right and on the left. Maybe also it's not natural, but after it's help you make much naturally turn. What it means? Somebody make a swing like this. They moved the body from the right to the left, from the right to the left. What's happened after the second swing? Your center of gravity and all body move to the right. How you start, how you make an entry? Just with a habit. It's like this. You pull the shoulder on the opposite side where the hammer must come. What I recommend for the almost beginners and who have this problem, always on the standby position, bend at your left knee more than the right. It means, and keep this position during the entry. It means 2 swing, you keep bend at your left knee. 2 swing and entry. And when you come to the entry, the hammer in front of you looks like a left leg. It's ready, go correct to the left. If you a little bit move to the right, it's coming like this. It's also a very important moment why I pay so much attention for the beginning, because if you can correct something, you just can correct on the beginning. On the second, third, and fourth turn, it's too late. You cannot correct anything. It's just happened, what's happened on the beginning. Why I always say for the athletes, before when you come to the circle, before when you start your movement, you must, you know, like alphabetic, like in mathematics, you must always check your position. It's very important. Position of your right feet, 1. Very important. Position of your left side during the swing. And position, I come to the next step, of the entry. Entry. It's maybe last very important part of the entry, of the beginning of the movement, because before it's position about your feet, position what you must do during the swing, but the entry. First of all, why you make a swing? You make a swing or give acceleration on the beginning, slowly, but always with the progress to the hammer. You start first swing, second a little bit faster. And the entry must be exactly correct. Exactly correct. If it's a thrower with a 3-turn or 4-turn heel, it means after the second swing, you keep straight your left side. You hook it, the hammer behind you. And the movement number 1, you must push the hammer. You must push the hammer in front of you. Because a lot of problem, when they hook it, the hammer behind, number 1, it's head and the shoulder. Forget about hammer. Why I today, when I explain exercise on the special drills with the plate, I tell for everybody, when you make this exercise with the plate, you must always looking on the way where the plate. It means your eyes, your video must be always here, where you move the plate. The same thing, just right now, not the plate, it's the hammer. You always must be together with the hammer. If you lost the hammer just is gone from your vision, it means you start to make some habit. It means actually it's always hammer behind and you start to drag it. You forget about hammer, you start to think how to turn your body. You start to throw your body. You start to work with absolutely no understanding with the hammer. Hammer go by his way and you go by your own way. You try to accelerate your body. It's not actual, it's not really new understanding of the techniques. Yes, in 1936, in 1948, in 1952 Olympics, people throw like this. They always drag at the hammer and they try to accelerate the body. The best one in this time, Paul Connolly, who throws the first man who throws 70 meters. I just when I see the video how he throw the 16-pound hammer and 35-pound weight, I just can't imagine the guy like him with a special ability, with a drag at the hammer. He was a thrower of the 70 meters, and I don't remember, I think it was not bad result in the 35-pound weight, but it was just unbelievable straight what I see between athletes in the hammer. It was not light movement, it was, you know, like, looks like I would like to move some mountain. I would like to push to move some mountain. But it's happened. He was like this, and right now, I just can say he was so tough, so strong guy in that time. With technique like this, he throws 70 meters. Right now, all the techniques, okay, the same workout by feet, the same hammer, the same body of the athlete. But the movement of the hammer and movement of the athlete must be almost with confidence, what it means. You must be looking for the hammer like your partner. You throw the hammer, you come to the ring, and you would like to throw this kind of iron ball so far. He's also not hammer, I mean hammer. He's not light. And in kind of movement, rotational movement together, you must find a confidence. What it means? It's some philosophy, but you must, I just would like to explain my philosophy, and I would like that you understand philosophy between you and the hammer. some part of the turn where you are the boss. You are the push the hammer. And after that, you must promise for the hammer. If you give the good right way for the hammer, you just must promise and follow him. It's mean, like on the beginning, after the second swing, when you hook it hammer behind you, the part from the right side to the left around, it's a part where you can really accelerate the hammer. And if you make active this part, after you just follow hammer enough with the power and speed, and they just it's gone to the left, and you just follow him. And after, because you are a human being, you made the second part much faster than the hammer. You again hook it hammer behind, and you again push the hammer. And you again work fast with your right leg, and again hook it. And this kind of simple movement during the 3 or 4 turns, always the same. Nothing changed before the last turn. Nothing changed before the finish. Because a lot of problem started when the athletes start to think about how to make the finish. Finish is just a good or bad realizing of your turning. If you have correct 3 or 4 turns, the finish is just automatically, hammer just is gone. It doesn't need to do nothing. You just keep following the hammer. That's it. Hammer is gone. It doesn't need move down, up. It looks like if you move the hammer down, up, you hook it hammer enough behind you, you made a hard delivery. You must understand that in the time when you tried before the finish, before the last turn, when you tried to hook it the hammer, you block the speed of the ball. It means during the 2 turns you accelerate the ball, on the last turn you just block it on the right and you again try to turn your body. It means if you see the graph of the development, the speed, it means the speed develop consistently just in the 3rd turn, and after speed go down. When on the last turn speed go down, you stall 4 or 5 meters. Very easy. Just you stall by yourself. From yourself you stall these meters. And this is some kind of my conception about techniques. During the afternoon session, I would like everybody, first of all, try to make here some simple drills. What it means, simple drills? It's some kind of exercise like a 2 swing, 1 turn, 2 swing, 2 turn, 2 swing, 3 turn. Just. We are working on the line. You must understand, I also put some mark on the ring while you work out afternoon. The line is like a general line of your movement. When you make the exercise, you always must start the line of the middle, come back, the line of the middle. Always. No movement left, no right. Always keep this line. And we will see during the session, I will see what kind of exercise, because right now for me difficult, maybe you help me, some part of beginners be in one group and some part who are practice enough time before, who know much better, they be another group, because mix it together, it's some different exercise, and I think moved how it's possible fast, ball around me. Don't, of course, Not everybody have, maybe right now, automatically movement of the feet. They have some problem. But you must always think, if you just try to turn your body and forget about hammer, no way for success, no way. Okay, you find some movement, but it's being absolutely not correct. If you come to the ring and you always think how to try to move hammer around you, it's absolutely another philosophy, it's absolutely another understanding. Very simple thing. I always use this kind of experience. I think everybody on his life tried to turn around something heavy. For example, I don't know, in my time it was like some piece of rock with a rope. And you try to turn around, turn around. Everybody must to do this to try to feel where the moment of acceleration. Absolutely sure moment of acceleration is in front of you. In front you accelerate. You cannot accelerate behind. You just accelerate here, here, and here, always in front of you. This is a general principle, how to say, mechanical principle of the throw behavior. You must always try all acceleration made in front of you, always in front, always here. Every turn, every swing, always in front. That's looks like everything, because later we have some discussion. We have a free time for discussion. After our practical session, somebody understands, somebody not understand, but we have time after, we have time for discussion. At the moment I just explained, and right now I would like to propose you some drills here on this gym. And
like, you know, like, I'd be at a meet and I'd be talking to you like this, you know, like, you know, you say, you can have a good throw, you say, nice throw, you know, good job. You say that to her.
so high again. Go flat, You see the hole in my... What? Don't move up. Always. Good.
That's another 40 feet of choice.
John Deere swords.
Breeding ground.
Are they grow them here? Oh, that's fine. They got mosquitoes? Well, it's like everywhere.
Too high.
Not bad, yeah, from the last turn, a little bit cool.
Yeah.
But it was great to hit him last night too. On the board.
Okay.
Much better.
I like this.
Much better. More easy. You can learn the technique.
I'm not gonna throw.
Which one is it to the back? Which one is it? Huh? Which one is it in the front? No, it's one is it. It's in the rear, it's something.
Always try to move hammer to the left, out.
What is it? Did he try to go up?